danced, and we cried, and we laughed, and had a really, really, really good time. Take my hand, let's have a blast, and remember this moment for the rest of our...
What's going on, guys? John the PBFit bringing you my Living Legends 9 Gearbag breakdown. The difference between this year and last year is that I'm not driving, I'm flying. So I'm going to have to really scale down kind of the amount of stuff I brought. And I know it doesn't really look like, I mean, you can't really see right now, but it doesn't really look like I did, but I definitely did. I brought a ton of stuff I didn't even use last year because I wanted to use it. I did use all my guns. I used a couple of my masks and everything because I like to have options, especially when I'm playing a big game, or scenario that's, a few days long. I want to make sure I leave my options open so I'm not like, oh, I wish I would have done this, or I wish I would have brought this. So I really thought about it, and I really thought about the different things I want to bring as far as it goes for, for Living Legends. So I'm basically going to pack my bag in front of you. I mean, I have a few things packed right now, but I'm really going to pack my bag right now because I fly out tomorrow I fly out tomorrow night. So I want to make sure that I got everything locked and loaded in here. I put the top of my defender padding in here because I want to make sure that my stuff is protected a little bit since my defender is going to be right there on the bottom. So first thing I'm going to pack is the marker I'm probably going to be using the most in Living Legends, and that is my Empire Defender. I just tested this thing out. I absolutely love it. It is a little awkward, I'm not going to lie. It is a little awkward to use sometimes, but it is a blast. It has a selector switch. It shoots great. It has a low, profile, and the cool thing is I have my zoom cam and my helmet or my mask cam now, so you guys will get two perspectives as well as a zoom, so you'll be able to actually see what I'm shooting instead of, oh, I hit that guy and stuff like that. So first things first, the Defender's going in. Along with the Defender is the barrels for the Defender. So I am bringing my Apex tip and the regular barrel because I love using the regular barrel. The Apex tip is a cool item, and I like to use it during the final battle, so that's why I'm bringing it. Other than that, I'll probably be using the standard barrel most of the time, so that's why I'm bringing both of these barrels. I'm just going to set them right here at the bottom. Alright, so my next marker that I'm bringing, my trusty, awesome CCM at 6.5. So, pumps, honestly, are legit in Living Legends. Reason being is, when I use this, I shoot 300 feet per second. Anything else shoots 280. Okay, so I have a 20 FPS advantage over the competition. When I was in the Hyperball field, I was absolutely dominating people who thought that they were safe, but they weren't, because I was able to shoot just a little bit farther than everybody else. So that's why I'm bringing my pump. For that reason, as well as when I start to run low on paint, I'm going to be saving paint with my pump. And there's nothing more awesome than a CCM pump, and there's nothing better than one-balling people in Living Legends. The last marker I'm bringing, so I'm bringing 3 markers, is my Shocker RSX, the HK Army private label Shocker. I want to have a speedball gun. For some reason, I feel like, my Defender is just too big for me in a certain moment, or I feel like using a speedball gun. I have my Shocker, okay? This thing is absolutely on point. I love this marker. Shockers I'm falling in love with them like out of control. I'm a Lux fan, so I'm looking into the Lux Ice. But right now, these Shockers, they do it for me, man. So I gotta bring my Shocker. Alright, so now all the markers in there, all the rest is just supplemental stuff. However, I do have my barrel kit, which is my Freak stainless steel barrel kit with a Deadly Wind barrel in there, because that's what my pump is going to use. And I will use these inserts for my Defender and for my Shocker because this is, in my opinion, the best barrel kit on the market that you can buy. I do have only one tank that I'm bringing this year because I could not get the regulator off my SL77 in time. I could not ship it to Jake, even though I wanted to. So I can only bring my 68 45, which is fine. It's going to do just fine, and it's going to work. All that means is I get off the field to reinsert, get off the field, air up, get more paint, reinsert, and get back in there. So that's all it means. No big deal. And one thing is I definitely made sure that I took off my regulator from my tank, and I put it in this little case right here. That way, I don't get my tank taken out of my bag. It stays safe. because with only having one tank, I can't risk, losing it or getting it broken or whatever. So I'm gonna keep this nice and safe. What I'm gonna put on next is like all the soft stuff because I want to kind of protect my gear. I'm bringing 2 pairs of pants because I want to make sure that I don't want to wear the same pair of pants like 2 days in a row. You get nasty, you get dirty. I like to have a brand new set of gear when I go in the next day. At least the pants and the pads. The jersey you can get away with. It's not a big deal because you're usually wearing an undershirt. It's not a problem. But I like to have 2 pairs of pants, so I'm putting 2 pairs of pants in here. So I got 2 pairs of arm pads and 1 pair of knee pads. I do want 1 more pair of knee pads, like I said, because I like to, my knee pads are sweaty, nasty the next day. I mean, I just prefer to go out there fresh, on Sunday with clean gear, feeling ready to play instead of put on nasty, soppy gear that smells like crap. So, got that in there. Now for my pod packs. I am taking 2 pod packs. So this pod pack obviously holds a crap ton of paint. That's what I'm going to be using with my Defender. It's going to be using what I'm going to be using with my Shocker. But I don't need this much paint for my pump. This little 3 Plus here, this HK 3 Plus here that I really enjoy. It's super lightweight and it holds. I put 3 pods in there with my pump, and I put a nice either a Spire or the TFX on my pump, and I can last a super long time out there while having a nice light loadout. So that's what's really important to me, is being able to maneuver around and not get stuck places. But when I'm being a heavy gunner, I want a lot of paint. When I want to be nimble and stuff like that and shoot my pump, I use a smaller pod pack. All right. So as far as loaders go, I'm bringing my TFX. It is my favorite loader now, so I'll definitely be rocking my TFX. So that is my go-to hopper for this Living Legends. And I'm going to keep it in its case because I want it to be protected. Because I'll be also bringing a broken Spire 200 and also a broken Spire 260. And I'm going to take it to the Virtue Tent. Hopefully they can hook me up and give me these new back plates so they can get fixed. Because I do like the Spire. I want the option of using the Spire, but I need to get them fixed. So taking those to get fixed, and I'm thinking about rocking the 200 on my pump because it's a really, really good pump hopper, honestly. I'm not going to be using 50-round pods. I'm not going to be using a 50-round hopper or a 100-round hopper. I want to use the most paint possible. I want to stay on the field with my pump. So I'm going to use standard pods and a standard hopper during Living Legends, just like last year, except better camera views because last year was absolutely horrible. I'm also bringing a you-know-what code just in case of you-know-whats because I don't want to jinx us like last year. So I'm bringing my coat just in case. So that's going in here. And I'm bringing 1 jersey, a Team Insanity jersey. So this is what I'm going to be rocking during Living Legends. I'm going to be looking super fly in my Team Insanity jersey. I am going with Team Insanity once again. We're absolutely going to kill it out there. Be sure to say hi, everything like that, because we will be roaming around. Jake will be filming again. Planning on putting. I'm sure he's planning on putting together another sick montage video for you all, so you can look forward to that. Now I'm also going to be bringing my KLRs because these are going to be my mask when I'm not filming. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but when you film with a camera on your mask, it is cumbersome, it is awkward, it is weird. Okay, so if I don't have to film, and let's say I decide not to film, I'm going to be rocking my KLRs because they're lightweight. I really enjoy my KLRs. They're one of my favorite masks because of the, it's just a small profile. I got kind of a small face. It fits great. I don't have an issue with it ever since they fixed the lenses, so I'm bringing my KLRs, and I'm really excited to use them during Living Legends 9. But I will be doing all of my filming with my grills, my absolute favorite mask. So as you guys know, I got a new camera set up for my grills. It is mounted in the front now, so I can get really nice shots for you guys. When I'm using my Defender, I will not use this with my my Shocker or my pump because you're just going to see the hopper. I will have a camera off to the side for that. That way we can still get awesome footage. But these are going to be carry-ons. I'm going to take these with me on the plane because they're obviously not going to fit. And honestly, I'm going to have to finagle away to get all these freaking pods. Well, not all, but these freaking pods in my gear bag. But anyway, guys, that is my Living Legends 9 gear bag video. If you got any questions about any of the stuff I'm bringing, please let me know. Don't forget to bring water, sunscreen, Gatorade, whatever you're gonna need, food, snacks, while you're out there so you can stay hydrated, stay energized, and you can stay on the field as long as possible. The team that's gonna win is a team that stays on the field as long as possible, does the missions, and plays together. Okay, guys, so stick with your team, stick with whatever, faction you've joined. We're gonna be on, I believe, Alexander the Great on Titans, so, definitely, we're going to freaking kill it on the blue team. I can guarantee we're going to take them another W. We are playing with Mad Frog once again. But, if you see us or if you see Team Insanity, if you see me, come and say hi. Let me know, hey, you watch my videos. It makes me feel good, when people say that. It doesn't happen very often. I don't have a whole lot of subscribers. But it is fun and cool to hear that you guys like my videos or you guys saw this video. Oh, yeah, I saw that. So it's just neat to me, So come say hi. I'd love to meet the people that are watching my videos. I'd love to, hang out with you guys, chill while I'm there in Chicago for those 2 days because I'm only going to be there Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, stop by. I'm going to be chilling with Team Insanity. I'm going to be standing in front of Jake the whole time, hoping he gets my good side. And other than that, thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you over in Chicago. Take it easy.
And we cried, and we laughed.